Welcome everyone to our second ever educational feature. Now, if you may recall from our first, a good old buddy of mine, Yoshi, had created a sandwich that anyone can make. However, the subject for today's matter has to do with a different kind of art. They are known as plush videos. What's that? You want to know how to make a plush video? Well then, this is perfect for you. We will go through the process of planning, production, editing, and finalization. Soon you will enter a world of creativity. A plush video is essentially a type of video that consists of using stuffed plush dolls instead of humans. It's almost like a puppet show. You can do any kind of these plush videos, such as Sonic, Pokemon, and the most popular, Mario. Or later. Yes, our friend Mario here has been in many of these videos. He and his pals are very popular, but you shouldn't be discouraged to not use anyone else. Oh, not at all. You can use people like Sonic or even your original characters if you'd like. Now, let's get on with our first task. Planning is the crucial step. It will help someone organize and determine what is needed. We'll first go over the materials needed. You will need the plush actors, a camera, and a machine to edit on, like a computer. A tripod may be optional, but recommended. Now it's time to plan out the story. You can do it with or without scripts. I normally don't write scripts, but for this occasion, I'll be creating one. For a solo creator, you can go for either one, but for someone doing it with many people, I strongly recommend scripting. Also, make sure when writing one, don't write in characters that you don't have unless they are available. Now, let's get on to our next step. Once the story is finalized and printed out, it is time to begin production. Now, make sure to get the characters you need for the footage and find a location where it should be set in. You can set it outdoors or indoors. Now, set up your camera and position it in the angle you desire for the shot. Now get your characters in position. When you're ready, begin the camera and wait for at least 3 seconds before acting. Certain cameras have a delay to them, and to make sure dialogue or bits of action are not cut, it is best to wait a while. Shots depend on the position your characters will be in. If 2 characters are talking, you can position the characters next to each other. You can even experiment with different angles and positions. Shots also depend on the lighting of the scene. For a shot where it has to be bright, a dark room is not the best option. If you need to use that specific room, you can use additional lights to get what you want. Once you're done shooting the footage and are proud of the takes, it's time to go into editing. Now it's time to get to the most time-consuming step, editing. With the gathered footage, you can have it in an SD card and put it in the SD card slot on your computer. If that is not how it's saved, you can use a USB cable. You can use any kind of editing software to create your videos, such as iMovie, HitFilm Express, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, and many more. There are two different ways for you to import your videos into your editing software. One is directly from the source to the editor, or two, you can take it from your source and put it in a separate folder, which is the method I choose to use. Then you can open the folder and drag your footage in. As you can see, the footage that has been placed has already been cut and edited. What's this? It seems we have left a clip unedited. People always cut footage so that they can get to the right position of that exact footage, and this particular part must be scrapped. How should we do it? In Final Cut Pro, this little icon allows you to select different tools. One being Blade, or the shortcut B. On a clip, choose the area you want to cut by dragging your blade along the clip. Use the shortcut A to get back to the arrow. Select the excess bit you want to get rid of and hit delete. Or, because it's just from the beginning, drag the clip. Things have to look a lot better now. Uh-oh. Can you spot the mistake here? This footage needs to be corrected. It is in the same location as the previous. However, the previous footage has been edited. How has it been edited? It has been color corrected. Go to the effects panel on the right. Choose color board. You'll see it pop up on the top. You have 3 different settings to edit: color, saturation, and exposure. We'll be focusing more on the exposure. We need to raise the shadow a little, drop the midtones more, and the same will go for the highlights, but not by much. An additional effect we will need is the day into night effect. There it is. We will turn the amount down, along with the brightness. Now it blends in a lot better, don't you think? You can also add text. All you just have to do is drag and drop. Now just type in whatever you want. You can even change the typeface. You can also change its scale, tinker with the rotation, and put it in different positions. You can even animate it. If you want to find music, here's the method. Go onto YouTube and find what music you'd like to use. Once you've found it, copy the URL. Now, find a YouTube to MP3 converter. Paste the link and convert. Then click download on one of the versions. Right-click on the player and click download video. Find the location where you want to save it and click save. And then just drag and drop. Once you're done with editing, it is time to publicize your work. Now it's time to export your work. On Final Cut Pro, go to File, then Share, and Export File. Hit Next. Choose the location in which you'd like to save in, and then hit Save. And now it has been exported. Now that it's exported, it's time to talk about thumbnails. Thumbnails are images that help your work stand out. You can make them in different styles. These thumbnails include characters in their work. For today, however, an example from me will be a thumbnail without characters. Instead, it is presented with stylized text and a background. You can use separate softwares like Photoshop. However, for this, I have created it within my editor. Now it's time to upload. Go onto YouTube on your account and click on the camera. Then click Upload Video. Click Select File. Find your video and double-click on it. Now you can change the details of your video, such as the title, the description, and the thumbnail. There are already preset thumbnails made for you thanks to YouTube. However, you can upload your own thumbnail. Click on Upload Thumbnail and select the file. In this day of age, you're required to choose whether your video is made for kids or not. There are video elements you can add, such as end screens and cards. Now it's time to choose visibility. You can choose from private, unlisted, or public. You can even schedule when it should be publicized. Now hit save, and your video will finally be published. Thank you for watching this flick. We hope you have enjoyed and learned something from this. Now, we may have glossed over a bit of information. However, we're glad to have given you the basics. Now have fun. Let your imagination come to life through the use of plush videos.